Want to know how to apply heat transfer vinyl to your t-shirt with Cricut and EasyPress too? Well then stay tuned for this step-by-step tutorial, and at the end of the video, I'll show a featured blooper. Hi, my name is Kim with Kimagine DIY, where I hope to help you imagine the possibilities with DIYs and crafts. If that sounds like fun, consider subscribing. Now let's just jump into the materials that we will need for this project. For my needs, I actually don't need the t-shirt template, but you can access it at the templates button. So I already uploaded my logo and added the text. I chose to make little rectangles so I can line up my design symmetrically. To align it properly, I grouped the top design together, then selected the rectangle and the group, went over to the Align button and clicked Center horizontally. Then I duplicated that rectangle and changed it to yellow because it's going to be for the light bulb. Now that the design is aligned, you can ungroup the top part, select the blue text and the blue rectangle and click Attach. And then repeat with the bulb and yellow rectangle. Then I also realized you actually don't have to group the design, just select it all completely because you just need to center it horizontally. It's not moving anything up or down. So that was the faster way. Because I'm lining up my yellow rectangle with the blue one, I decided to just use the y-axis and move it up to it. Then select the bulb and the yellow rectangle and click Attach. Then go over to make it. Always, always, always remember to click the mirror button when you're using heat transfer vinyl. Then go to Browse Materials, click Everyday Iron On, and continue. You always keep your scraps because you never know when it'll actually come in handy. The trick to using multiple vinyl colors on one mat is to pay very close attention to where you're placing the design in Cricut Design Space on the virtual mat, that it lines up with your physical mat. I always find that weeding iron-on vinyl is so much easier than weeding adhesive vinyl. But using the spatula is helpful to make sure the design stays where it needs to be. Question of the day: what is your favorite iron-on project? Let me know in the comments below. I prepped my shirt by ironing out the wrinkles. Using Cricut Design Space really helps get you the correct temperature and the time needed for your project. I selected my EasyPress 2, and the HTV, the heat transfer vinyl, is very similar to the Cricut's everyday iron-on. For my base material, my t-shirt is mostly made of polyester, and I do have a heat press mat. I also used a ruler just to make sure everything was lined up, and used my brayer to make sure it was flat against the t-shirt. So according to the guide, I need to set my temperature at 315 degrees, preheat the fabric for 5 seconds, then apply the heat transfer vinyl. Light pressure for 30 seconds with the EasyPress 2, then flip it over and do it again for 15 seconds. Then, once it's cool to the touch, carefully peel away the transfer sheet. But make sure to leave that little rectangle on the t-shirt for a guide. When preheating the next section of the t-shirt, make sure you protect the previous iron-on with the transfer sheet. Just reapply it lightly, it won't mess anything up. Then I actually made a mistake that I'm not too mad about. When I was preheating the next section, I didn't even pay attention. I covered my little guide rectangle there. So then I decided to just move on and keep it. The last step is just to adhere the DIY. Follow and repeat the same instructions before. Then I just cut the previous heat transfer sheets to cover and protect the rest of the design as I'm adhering the DIY vinyl onto the shirt. I am so pleased at how it turned out. For more weekly videos on DIYs and crafts, consider subscribing. And don't forget to check out the blooper at the end. And I will see you in the next video. Hi, my name is Kim with Kimagine DIY.